We have one more. Please highlight exactly what bank depositors customers should look at when choosing bank for deposits. What do we need to review? Where do we get these docs? Super important. Please discuss. So if you're with a regional bank, you can look up, you could search for the following: small bank or independent bank risk ranked. And you'll find articles where people have listed them all. Business Insider does it, Bloomberg does it. You'll be able to find those. And if you've got one of your local banks that you're thinking of working with and you're looking right there and they're at the top of the risk chart, maybe that's not the local bank to be working with. But I believe you should be working with one of the majors like JP Morgan, B of A, Chase is the brand on the street for banking, and B of A and Citi. I would go with one of those as my major. Unless something catastrophic happens, they're going to be fine. And you'll note that it was JP Morgan that's been part of the bailout that's been buying some of these others. And then for your small regional bank, just search for that. Regional bank risk chart, or maybe the name of your regional bank. Put the name of your regional bank and saying on risk profile. And you'll probably find it in a list, but that's what I would go to look for. And there's a lot of good people out there that are ranking the banks and putting them up there. That's a really good question. That's where I would go to look at it. And if you find your local bank is kind of toward the top of the risk list or the bottom, depending on how it's ranked, if it's best risk, the top, or most at risk to least at risk, I'd want to be in the bottom third or the top third, whatever the good end of that chart is, and then feel pretty reasonable about that local bank. But I would split it with what I do. Put my rent every month into this big bank, just pay one transaction a month out of the big bank checking account, and they get all your good services and support that you like from your smaller bank, and there you have it. And now if something happens, you can quickly make payroll out of the other bank, transferring funds. So I would have my rent there plus a little bit of a savings account. And that's basically my financial fire extinguisher, waiting for something bad to happen. Really great question. That's a great question. Thank you for asking. That's the way the BizDoc would do the research. And so for this week, we have wrapped up. Thank you for the questions. I love the questions. Ask questions in the comments down below. Hit the bell, subscribe, and get notifications. We're here live every Monday, 11:30 East Coast time, 8:30 Pacific time, and we're here to leave you better than we found you. And as you know, that's what I always say.